Richard Sandler is an American actor, comedian, screenwriter, film producer, and musician. After becoming a Saturday Night Live cast member, Sandler went on to star in many Hollywood feature films that combined have grossed over $2 billion at the box office. He is best known for his comedic roles, such as in the films Billy Madison, the sports comedies Happy Gilmore and The Waterboy, the romantic comedy The Wedding Singer, Big Daddy, and Mr.Deeds, and voicing Dracula in Hotel Transylvania and Hotel Transylvania 2. He has ventured into more dramatic territory with his roles in Punch Drunk Love, Spanglish, Reign Over Me, and Funny People. Sandler has released 5 comedy albums in his career. They're All Gonna Laugh at You and What the Hell Happened to Me are both certified double platinum. In 1999, Sandler founded Happy Madison Productions. Early life. Sandler was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1966, to Judith Judy, a nursery school teacher, and Stanley Sandler, an electrical engineer. His family is Jewish, and descends from Russian immigrants on both sides. He grew up in Manchester, New Hampshire after moving there at the age of 6. He attended Manchester Central High School. Sandler graduated from New York University's Tisch School of the Arts in 1988. Career. Acting career. Early in his career, Sandler played Theo Huxtable's friend, Smitty, in The Cosby Show, and a stud boy, a trivia delinquent in the MTV game show Remote Control. After his film debut Going Overboard in 1989, Sandler performed in comedy clubs, having first taken the stage at his brother's urging when he was 17. He was discovered by comedian Dennis Miller, who caught Sandler's act in Los Angeles and recommended him to Saturday Night Live producer Lorne Michaels. Sandler was hired as a writer for SNL in 1990 and became a featured player the following year, making a name for himself by performing amusing original songs on the show, including the Thanksgiving song and the Hanukkah song. Sandler told Conan O'Brien on The Tonight Show that NBC fired him and Chris Farley from the show in 1995. In 1993, Adam Sandler appeared in the film Coneheads with Chris Farley, David Spade, Dan Aykroyd, Phil Hartman, and Jane Curtin. In 1994, he co-starred in Airheads with Brendan Fraser and Steve Buscemi. He starred in Billy Madison, playing a grown man repeating grades 1 to 12 to earn back his father's respect and the right to inherit his father's multi-million-dollar hotel empire. The film received mixed reviews. He followed this film with Bulletproof and the financially successful comedies Happy Gilmore and The Wedding Singer. He was initially cast in the bachelor party-themed comedy thriller Very Bad Things, but had to back out due to his involvement in The Waterboy, one of his first hits. Although his earliest films did not receive critical praise, he started to receive more positive reviews, beginning with Punch Drunk Love in 2002. Roger Ebert's review of Punch Drunk Love concluded that Sandler had been wasted in early films with poorly written scripts and characters with no development. Sandler has moved outside the genre of slapstick comedy to take on more serious parts such as the aforementioned Punch Drunk Love, Spanglish, and Reign Over Me. He played a loving father figure in Big Daddy. He returned to more dramatic fare with Mike Binder's Reign Over Me, a drama about a man who loses his entire family in 9/11 and rekindles a friendship with his old college roommate. He starred with Kevin James in the film I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. Sandler headlined "You Don't Mess with the Zone." The film was written by Sandler, Judd Apatow and Robert Smigel. It was directed by Dennis Dugan. Sandler starred along with Kerry Russell and English comedian Russell Brand in Adam Shankman's fantasy film Bedtime Stories. As a stressed hotel maintenance worker whose bedtime stories he reads to his niece and nephew begin to come true. It marked as Sandler's first family film and first film under the Walt Disney banner. In 2009, Sandler starred in Judd Apatow's third directorial feature Funny People. The film was released on July 31, 2009. Following the release of Funny People, it, along with Punch Drunk Love, were cited in the June 2010 announcement that Sandler was one of 135 people invited to join the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Sandler appeared in Grown Ups, alongside Kevin James, Chris Rock, Rob Schneider, and David Spade. Sandler and Dickie Roberts scribe Fred Wolf read the script and Dennis Dugan directed the film. Sandler starred with Jennifer Aniston in the 2011 romantic comedy film Just Go With It. Sandler also voiced a capuchin monkey in Kevin James' Zookeeper, released on July 8, 2011. In 2012, he starred in That's My Boy, as a man who fathered a son with his teacher in high school. Sandler starred with Drew Barrymore in the Warner Brothers romantic comedy Blended, which was filmed in South Africa and was released on May 23, 2014. In 2013, he guest-starred in the Disney Channel original series Jesse as himself. He and Cameron Boyce previously worked together in Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2. The episode is titled Punch Dumped Love. Sandler co-starred in the drama film Men, Women and Amp Children, directed by Jason Reitman. In 2015, Sandler starred in the Western comedy film The Ridiculous Six, distributed by Netflix. Despite being universally panned by critics, it was announced on January 6, 2015 by Netflix that the film had been viewed more times in 30 days than any other movie in Netflix history. Sandler's recent comedy films, including Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2, have received strongly negative reviews. In reviewing the latter, critic Mark Olson of the Los Angeles Times remarked that Sandler had become the antithesis of Judd Apatow. He was instead the white Tyler Perry. Smart enough to know better, savvy enough to do it anyway, lazy enough not to care. Happy Madison Productions. Sandler formed his film production company, Happy Madison Productions, in 1999, first producing fellow SNL alumnus Rob Schneider's film Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo. The company has produced most of Sandler's subsequent films to date. The majority of the company's films have received negative reviews from critics, with 3 considered to be among the worst ever made, yet most have performed well at box office. Others who frequently appear in Sandler films include David Spade, Kevin James, Steve Buscemi, Chris Rock, John Turturro and John Lovitz. In 2014, Netflix announced a 4-movie deal with Adam Sandler and Happy Madison Productions. The company is located on the Sony Columbia Pictures lot in Culver City, California. Personal life. On June 22, 2003, Sandler married actress Jacqueline Titone. Titone converted to Sandler's religion, Judaism, in 2000. The couple has 2 daughters, Sadie and Sunny. Political and charitable donations. In 2007, Sandler made a $1 million donation to the Boys and Girls Club in his hometown, Manchester, New Hampshire. The same year, he donated $2,100 to former New York City Republican Mayor Rudy Giuliani's presidential campaign. Filmography. This is a partial list of Sandler's film work. For the complete list, see Adam Sandler filmography, discography, studio albums, awards and nominations.